John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for game 2, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch and towing the slab in this one, Patrick Harvey. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now it's tough to do to be able to.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Justin Vaughn. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a pitch. Swings through that.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Jones off of first with 2 away. Just off the outside corner. And a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the righty deals. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Move to first. And he dives back in safely. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Gonzalez trots over to his left. Makes the grab. Tracks it down after the long. And welcome back. All set for the start. And up next for Los Angeles, Benny Montgomery. And here it comes. There's a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Now at the plate, Gabriel Gonzalez. Next offering is in for a strike. No score here in the second. The next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline.
Back here at the ball. Bottom half.
3. Take out. 4. Take the base.
Brady Hayashi steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And 1-2.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
The 1-2. Good eye right there. No outs. Runners at first and third. Way high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Ground ball left side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. That leaves him without a throw, and a run is in to score.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
And here is Benny Montgomery. Next pitch is outside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
At the belt and fires. Gabriel Gonzalez waits on deck. And he couldn't come up with it.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So digging in, Gabriel Gonzalez went down on strikes his first time through. The pitch. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next one just misses. It's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Rodriguez on third. Dell on second. Montgomery over at first with one away. Next offering upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Now it's the shortstop, Jess Williams. Grounded out his first time up. 1 out, bases full. Swings and misses.
1-2.
And it's 1-2. And a pitch. Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Ronald Ruiz. And a pitch.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Right back to him on the mound. Out number 3. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom of the inning. Up now for Washington, Triston Casas.
The first baseman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning.
And now up for Washington, Elly De La Cruz. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. The pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Next to hit for the Nats, Glenn Young.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2. Vaughn stands at second with 2 gone. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it, and the runner holds. Next pitch is downstairs. Julio Rosa waiting for a turn at the plate. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's his second strikeout. Nationals leave 1. They trail things. Welcome back, and now.
That hit him. He's got first. Ball 4, takes base. 3.
Jordan Westburg steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Kind of goes without saying, but straight on these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
And that's outside.
Going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. John Shaw.
3. Now pitching for number 68. 3. Now pitching for the Dodgers. 4,
First and second, no outs. Now Glenn Young.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
The tying run at the plate, and they're all loaded up.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Julio Rosa digging in for the Nationals. Righty delivers. On the ground to first, could be 2. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Jeremy De La Rosa digging in for the Nationals.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. The other way, makes the catch for the second out.
Made a bid for a nice opposite field double down the line. Beautiful swing, but nothing you can do about the result. Third basemen are just used to handling hot shots like that.
Now it's going to be Logan O'Hoppe as the Nationals are down to their final out. And a 1-1. Gets under and pops it up. Chadwick drifts towards it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers secure a big road win in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home.
Well, one of the goals in the postseason is to split on the road and play very well at home. They did just that with the win today, evening it up at 1-1.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
Here now is our
I don't like these cameras. I don't like the paparazzi.
You can feel the energy in this series. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Kansas City Royals. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here, and towing the slab, Luis Mejia. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he features a lot of arm side run on his fastball. Now, to opposite-handed hitters, it can be good. You get your arms extended, but for same-side hitters, it can run in on your hands and really tie you up. So you've got to force him out over the plate if you're hitting from the same side that he throws. We'll see if this lineup can figure it out and if they can square that running fastball up.
Hit hard, that gets through.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down.
Digging in for Ned.
batting third, the first baseman,
Kyle
Kyle Manzardo.
Manzardo, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Well, everyone wants to get off to a great start in a series, so if you can get on the board first, take a lead, you put some of that subtle pressure on the other team.
Here's a 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runner at second here, one gone. Next pitch in the dirt. And now it's 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now the veteran third baseman, Woody Fontenot. Got him. 2 out. And now the right fielder, Dustin Harris. Here's a 1-1. To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 3rd out. Orioles strand a couple. And now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series. Back here in Kansas City. And today's starter, Cole Phillips. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time to the order and miss.
So up now for Kansas City, Steven Patel. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's a ball. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
Well, he had a really good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter right there. Just not enough speed to outrun a good throw to third base.
Two down, nobody on. And now 2-2.
2-2.
And he deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball.
And welcome back. Top of the set. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Ron Groves. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. Two now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now Shane Newton steps in for the Royals. Back to the mound. Tosses to first. That is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, on to the 3rd inning. And into the box. And next up for the Royals, Steven Patel. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The 1-1. Swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
2 outs. Down and in, moved his feet. And there he goes. On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ron Groves getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
And now 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering misses. 3-2 now. Josh Naylor next up for Kansas City. Madrid, the runner at third. Patel at first. 2 out of the inning. And that one in the air center field. Manuel makes the grab, and the inning is over. Royals strand a pair, but they still lead it 1-0. As we go to the top of the... Go ahead run on base. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Leone. Here's a 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
In the air, right field. Acevedo hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
And now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. He's 0 for 1.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
The pitch. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. And to the plate for Kansas City, Reggie Morcaldi. Robert Hanna, the next to hit, 1 for 2.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fernando Madrid on deck for the Royals. Here comes a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate. Got him! And one away. And stepping in is the speedy Steven Patel.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
In for a strike. It's 2-2. Runners at first and second with 1.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run save. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
So first and second with 2 outs. Ron Groves now at the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jason Singer. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
Now 1 miss. Bullpen activity starting up now. Christian Chamberlain up and loosening in the pen. Daniel getting cranked up as well. The line to kick the pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Acevedo on the move to the alley. He makes the grab, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder
Dustin Harris, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the strike, the pitch. And that one a little bit high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
That's the ball.
And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Gabriel Arias, the next to hit for the Orioles. The 2-2. And another ball. Dylan Beavers next to bat for Baltimore. Ripped to first, caught. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. So they make short work of him there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. We are tied 2-2. Manny Valentin on to pitch out of the pen here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Baltimore, number 15, Manny Valentin.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Leading up for the Royals.
Both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And that one is lifted in the air. Beavers makes the grab, 1 down. Brett Boileau will hit next.
3. Out. 3. 3. 3. He's safe. 3. He's out. 3. Out.
Go ahead run on base. So next to hit for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers. Kicks and deals. Zach bunt towards third. Patel over to second, and that's all they'll get. And now the center fielder, Martin Manuel, 1 for 3. Runners are at the corners, 1 away.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Two on, 1 out. That's ripped into the outfield. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And in the 9th, they take the lead.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So 2 down now, and here is Michael Seaver. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Checks over to first. Back safely. Left-hand hitter waits. Off the mark there. And that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
3-2 now. Line drive. And that's just foul. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. No hits, but an error and a walk lead to a run. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Orioles 3 and the Royals 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Justin Diaz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's the catcher to hit, Brett Boileau.
The catcher, Brett Boileau.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And now 1 away.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
That one missed.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
The count 2-1. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
There's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So up next, Shane Newton. And a pitch. On the ground. Oh, a great stop to first. And what a play. Ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs on 7 hits. No.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado, the show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Colorado Rockies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Orrin Hawk.
Leading off
4-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket as a hitter. Really.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Clarkson. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at second. And this is inside. Witt at second with 2 down. Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. Gavin Cora on deck for the Phils. And that's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. And digging in for Philadelphia, Gavin Cora. Ball on a strike. And that's a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2 on, 2 outs. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
First and second, 2 down. And now the lefty. In the air, right field. Rubio under it. Makes the catch, inning over. So they strand a pair. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Back here in Denver. And on the hill for the Phillies, Shane McClanahan.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
So digging in, Adrian Rubio. Struck him out swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. So the Rocks are held in check their first time around. Welcome back. New inning getting started. And the batter.
That's ball 4.
And now for the Phillies, Roberto Campos. And here it comes. Lifted in the air, right field. Rubio drops steps, heads back on it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. 2 on, 1 out. And here is Matt Nelson. The 1-1. And that one missing low.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 2-1. Swings and lines a base hit into left field, and they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance.
Runners on the move. And right back to the mound. Throws to second for 1. And that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. Bottom of the second. Down the left fielder. Steve. So a runner at third, 2 men out. William Ling stands in for the Phillies. Cora on third with 2 out. In the air, right field. Rubio squeezes it, and that ends the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Coors Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Jackson Merrill. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Adrian Rubio.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good clean stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Up the middle. He's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Steve Ham digging in for the Rockies. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's out. Out. You're out. Out. 3.
Bob Wolf digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered here in this one.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And it's even up. Swings and misses, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Next to hit for the Rockies, James Wood. Next pitch off the plate, and a count 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in, wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
2 outs. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Jack Anderson. Back to the top of the... Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. High chopper to third, and he grabs it in foul ground. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Popped up. Soderstrom makes the grab, and that's the inning. Phillies strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Juan Reyes into the game.
And he's had 3 days off.
2 outs. Runner on first. Now here is Adrian Rubio. The 2-1. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Kicks and fires. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2.
great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Reyes throws over, and he just got his hand in there. Three balls, two strikes the count. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Coley settles under it. He's got it, and the inning is over. The Rockies all set to start the ninth in this one. And here's the first baseman, Gavin. William Ling stands in for the Phillies. The 1-1. Gets the bunt down the right side. Goes to second. Safe there.
Sometimes you can get a little too aggressive trying to cut off that lead run and try to make something happen that really isn't there. Got to take that sure out at first base. Not sure what happened right there in terms of communication.
So here's Brown at the plate. The pitch. Trying to move the runners over. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him.
Well, he's just given himself up to move two runners into scoring position right there, but somehow the defense can't get an out anywhere, and this is quickly turning into a golden opportunity for this offense.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Michael Harris. And he's got the go-ahead run out there in scoring position for him. And now 1-2. Bases loaded, nobody out. Got him! Huge strikeout there. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in the spot where they really needed one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with two strikes. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Cora at third. Ling over at second. Brown at first. One gone. He goes down looking.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, he'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with two outs.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Cesar Cairo.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Naylor puts the squeeze on that one, and that is the inning. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. On to the bottom of inning number 9. So remaining in the game defensively, Michael Harris. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. Bruce Dunn comes on now.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 35, Bruce.
Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Steve Hand. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1. Activity in the bullpen. Jared Bassett, the closer of the staff, is throwing. And that one fouled off. Two. Sets him down looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see.
That one is absolutely belted. Hits the top of the wall. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. That's outside. The count now 2-2. Winning run stands at second. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
The 1-1. And that's a little high.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Strike 3. Got him swinging. That's the 3rd out.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly.
Back here at the ballpark. We're in extras here.
Ball 4, take the base.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Christian Clarkson. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
2-1 now. Runner on the go. Ripped, but it curls foul. (3-2) now.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
So now 3-2. This one blasted left center field on its way, and that one is out of here. That should fire up the dugout, and that gives him a lead. It's 3-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Lincoln Souza. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Lincoln Souza.
Gavin Cora getting ready to hit. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Two outs, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Adrian Rubio. This guy has turned into a beast. In there. And so now 1-2. Aguero, the runner at first with two gone. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, one of the goals in the postseason is to split on the road and play very well at home. They did just that with the win today, evening it up at 1-1.
So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out from this one.
Well, they couldn't settle this one in 9, but who doesn't love some extra inning baseball in the postseason?
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the big...
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Game 1 of the American League Division Series. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Astros. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and towing the slab, Ricky Money.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Now the third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
The third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Base knock, center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Riley Green. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Digging in for Oakland, Dan Santana. 1-1 now. And that skips in the dirt. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A big blow to the home fans. The Athletics score first. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
One out, base is empty. Now it's Devers at the plate.